Hey YouTube, this is a new video on a lightning trophy from getting struck by lightning. So after many days, I should say now, of trying to get struck by lightning myself, I've done a lot of recordings and I've been able to pinpoint exact locations that you can get struck by lightning. So to save people some time, especially after all the other videos that I watched that basically just, they think that you can go here, there, or wherever, I've actually recorded exact locations that lightning has struck. If you wanted to see the lightning trophy, there you go. So, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to change the change it to day so we can see better. Let's just make it 3 p.m. Keep the lightning on, and maybe while we're going to these locations, we'll see lightning in the locations that I know that it shows up already. So there's two spots over on this side. This is where they used to have the beach area set up that I know that you can get. And just off the bike here. So this point right here, if you look at, here's across the Ferris wheel, and that's where the beach area used to be. And if you go right here in the water, you see how you can still stand? Right to where you start to float right here, lightning hit right here. Also, you come over here, and you see this little triangle point right there, or that point right there. Right to the right of it, right here, where you can still stand in the water, lightning also hit exactly right here. So these both spots. And you want to kind of, what I usually do is, you can zoom out like that, and you can see exactly where the lightning has struck. So that's what I did when I did my videos, so I could see exactly where the lightning was hitting, so that I could get in that exact spot. Because if you're looking across over there and you see the lightning come down, you don't know exactly where it came down. But if you capture it on your video, which I did, you see exactly where it comes down. So it was this spot right here, this point right here, right once you start to float, exactly right here. I'll get on my bike again real quick. I can show you another spot. And I found it interesting because if you see that little point there, and then that little point there that I just showed you, both of those spots, if you come up here, right to this point, lightning also struck here. So they're literally like in a straight line from each other. So lightning also struck exactly right here where I am. And then it struck in some places there. If you can see right there in front of me, I'm going to go there. That's the parking garage. And if you see that ramp right up on top of the parking garage, it also hit that ramp. The exact spot I couldn't see because I was at the beach at that time, but we're going to go up there. I would say anywhere on that ramp would be a safe bet. Unfortunately, the angle that I was at, I couldn't see the exact spot, but because I could see it, I would stand right here, because I was able to see it from down there, strike this. So I would say right here, good spot to get hit from lightning. And I have some more areas that I'm going to show you, but just wanted to kind of look around here real quick. People were going up on top of Pizza Planet. I haven't seen any action over there. I will show you, you've probably already heard up by Town Hall, and I can verify that in the front left corner of Town Hall, I saw it also hit, and I have that on video as well. people were saying in the back left corner. Now we just saw lightning hit right there, essentially in the middle of nowhere. So you can see that it does strike different locations, but you'll see this is a video, obviously, because you're going to be watching it, and that's what I did. This is my own neighborhood. There's another strike over there. So if you can't even get up to that location, obviously, to get struck. But if you take some videos, kind of like what I did, you can see where the lightning is striking. Another good place, maybe, and I didn't do it myself, obviously you can see this is a good vantage point. So if we keep looking around, we can see where lightning is striking. Once I figured out where it was striking, I went closer to those areas, and that's how I got good footage of exactly where the lightning was striking. Let's get back on the bike real quick before we lose it. Actually, we'll just hop off there. Another location. Anyway, I'll show you exactly where at Town Hall I saw it strike. And from the vantage point that I was at, so I can see exactly where it hit. Yeah, it's been pretty difficult. I spent many hours doing this. And in the beginning, I was just following what people were saying, never saw any light. So, unfortunately, I forgot the fence is here. It's on the other side of the fence, so we have to go around. And unfortunately, that fence goes all the way around. So right on the other side of that fence, in the front side of Town Hall, that's exactly where I saw lightning come down. I'm just making this video so you guys don't waste your time looking around for spots. A lot of them you can't even get to because they'll be up too high or whatever. And these ones you can. Almost there. Sorry about that. Forgot about the fence. So literally right here. Literally right here on the other side of the fence, lightning has been striking. And I was actually probably about here when I saw it, and I was zoomed out. So just kind of like looking around like this, and I just happened to go this way, and it struck right where I showed you. Now people were standing back here, and I haven't seen it strike back here yet. And I kind of waited here for quite a while, the whole thing. Never saw it strike back here. I'm not saying that it doesn't. I'm saying I never saw it. I only want to tell you exactly places, like I said, right here, exactly places that I saw the lightning strike, so you don't waste your time. Also, people were saying on top of this water inlet or outlet, if you will, was a location, and I'll say spent a lot of time over there, saw nothing. Came in this area here, and right on top of this, for some reason, lightning was striking. So again, I had a good vantage point. I was actually up on that hill up there when I saw lightning hit literally right here. And I know one other location, if I can, well, two locations, trying to figure out, oh, now we see another one. You can see how, let's just go right there and try and keep that view right in our, you can see how when you're up higher, you can see where lightning strikes better. Now we're just going right in that direction, but we won't know exactly the specific spot. I wish it left like char marks or something like that, because that would help us. But you can see it was literally right here somewhere. So now people were saying, oh, it might strike where the leaves are, stuff like that. It doesn't. There's just random leaves around. And I would say that it struck somewhere right here. You can see where we were. and it looked like it was literally right at the edge of the road. So for me, because it seems to like points right where I'm standing now, would be a good spot, because I drove exactly right where it was. And another location, I think this is the right way. I think it's on the other side, unfortunately. I'm looking for the gas station. Unfortunately, it's all the way on the other side. So right at the gas station, in front of it, I'll have to show you. If you're looking at the gas station on the front right, right as you drive up the little road to get to it, it strikes there. And it also strikes on top of the cave, if you will. Now look at this. It didn't even touch the ground, and literally right here. So as you watch this video, you can remember, okay, it strikes literally right here, right where I am. No rhyme, no reason. Like I said, it didn't even hit the ground all the way, but it struck literally right here. So that looks like it struck right on the back of Pizza Planet. So maybe people were right. It looks like it struck on the back of Pizza Planet. Yeah, literally. Right on the back of this building. So people had said on Pizza Planet, I never saw it. So literally, we just saw it hit right here. The other location that I'm taking you is up in that location there. That's where the other gas station is. So that's where we're going, that I know for sure that it hit. But again, as you're watching this video, now you see a few locations that we know for sure lightning has struck. I'm just coming up into this back area here, and you see the road way up ahead that goes up the hill. And I'll show you that cave. You can see way up in the distance up there the other gas station up to the left. We'll go this way real quick. I've also seen it strike in the middle of the road up here as well, but I didn't have a good vantage point, so I don't know exactly where, which is why I wouldn't mention it. I missed that one. Again, I'm only showing you or telling you places that I know lightning has struck. So I believe there's a pattern, and I believe if you wait there long enough, it will come back. So somewhere right here, it struck. But again, I can't tell you where because I didn't have a good vantage point to see, but it was somewhere here. But I can tell you exactly where here. Just move the bike right here. And exactly right here. So, again, zoomed out, I was actually standing here, and lightning struck here. So, this is the exact location that you'd need to stand if you wanted to stay here and camp and try and get struck by lightning. And the last location that I know for sure, other than the ones that we saw together, I'll take you to now. That way, if you're really trying to get the trophy and you're really wanting to, spend some time to try and get it, I wanted to show you exact locations, so that way you're not out here wasting your time. And again, literally right here. So it seems to like corners and angles and stuff like that. It also just goes in the middle of nowhere, as you saw, and sometimes doesn't even touch the ground. We were pretty close on the other side, as you saw, I don't know, maybe 10 feet away. So watch this video. Obviously you're watching it, and remember these exact locations. And that way, if you There's a yeah, so that looks like down at Town Hall. I can see that little ghost or whatever. And if you don't want to use my locations that I know lightning has struck, you can always, if you don't have your own neighborhood, it's kind of difficult. But if you do have your own neighborhood, just take some video and sit around, get a good vantage point. I don't use a PC, so I can't do that whole shift key thing. So what I've been doing is this. I'll just come to locations like this. This looks like it would be a good spot. This is like all shiny, as if like it was wet or something. And I was thinking that, you'd have a good chance if, obviously it's raining outside, everything's wet, but thought you'd have a good chance if you were around metal, or if you used the umbrella. I tried everything. It doesn't really matter what you're using. All that matters is you're standing in the right location. Literally, that's it. And you can see we have a good vantage point here, so we can see around. If it was to strike anywhere here, again, this is typically what I do. I zoom out so I can see more. And I also take video, so that way, if I see it strike anywhere near me, so we just saw it strike literally right there. As you can see, it's another corner. And it could be on the same line as, so you saw it strike right here. Like I said, for some reason it seems to like these angles. So here's another spot that we just saw. Now, it wasn't perfect because our vantage point, I didn't have it tilted like this, but I could see it was somewhere here. I wouldn't say exactly right here to you guys. It looks like it would be, and I'm just going by these angles again. But the videos, or the locations that I told you about, are exact locations where the lightning struck. And you can see, being up here, like I said, you have a good vantage point, so you can get good ideas where. I'm just hopping back on my bike real quick so I don't steal it. You can see that. Just hang out like that. You have a better view, and you can see where lightning comes down. And if you wanted to, like if I wanted to go stay at that corner over there, I could, which I did. I mean, I spent two full days watching lightning strikes so that I could pinpoint the location that I wanted to stay and get struck by lightning. So without further ado, I just wanted to show this to you guys. I didn't go up, I went up on the mountain, but I didn't see any lightning strike when I was up there. It doesn't mean that it doesn't happen. I have seen it strike. I guess since we're here, I'll show you one more spot. I don't know if I can get off this. Zoom in so I can see what's going on. Come on. There we go. I can show you one other location that I know that it hits, but I can't tell you the exact location, so I wasn't even going to bother. But I'll show you where it was. I was in the ocean across where I showed you that it exactly hits. And numerous times I saw it hit this location. I'm going to show you now. But again, I wasn't able to see the exact spot on the ground, or in the ocean, I should say, that it hit. So that's why I wasn't going to show you, but I'm going to tell you where it is. I think I just saw it out there in the ocean somewhere. I have also seen it, actually, I could say that too. Here to go with the bridge. So, as I lose energy here, looking at this Ferris wheel, I was exactly on the other side of the Ferris wheel. So I know it was hitting right here. Again, we're right on the corner. and it was literally exactly straight across where I was, because it came down. If you're looking at the Ferris wheel now, it was literally about, I don't know, a quarter of an inch from the Ferris wheel, maybe even a little bit less, which lines it up exactly right here. So right here is where the lightning struck, right on this corner here. I've also, if you look all the way to the end, where the water falls off, about a half an inch from where the mountain hits the water there, maybe even less, quarter inch from that, I also saw a lightning strike. Again, I wasn't right there, so I can't tell exactly where, but I know it was at the very end. If you wanted to swim all the way out to the end, it does also strike out there. Wish we could see a little bit more together while we're out here. What I want to do is go over to the ocean again. Actually, I'm going to go back up on the parking garage. I feel like the parking garage is a great spot because even while you're waiting to get struck up there, you can see all the other lightning strikes. As opposed to being down in the ocean where I showed you, you'll lose energy pretty quickly if you're in the water, and your vantage point isn't the greatest. So I would say the best location to be, especially if you're going to do some recording yourself, is right up here, because I know for a fact it strikes right here, which is, again, right in line with those two spots in the ocean and at the edge of the ocean. Like if you look at the ground here, it makes that lightning pattern, and it goes right in line with exactly where the lightning struck over there. So that just struck literally in my cemetery, or somewhere. It looked like it was in my cemetery, which is pretty cool. Anytime you see the light shine, again, this is what you should be doing. Having a better vantage point like that, don't just stay zoomed in view. That way, if you see, you have a good chance of seeing exactly where it hit the ground. So that's all I got, guys. Good luck out there, and I hope you get the lightning trophy. Leave any comments if you want. I'm going to keep doing some more videos and try and put them out there so that you guys know exactly some more spots. So if you have any questions or whatever, just leave them in the comments. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell icon, and you'll get the rest of my videos. Thanks, YouTube.